All right, begin.
What's going on, y'all? What it is. So let's go ahead and slide on this topic. And I wanted to come on here and talk about the passing of Stephen Boss, aka DJ Twitch. I told you guys on my community feed a couple of weeks ago that I had some information in regards to his passing, and I just wanted to come on here and convey to you all what has been told to me. Now, before we go any further, I would just like to say that the information that I'm about to spill on you guys is all alleged. I want to respect his children and his parents and things of that nature, and also the integrity of my platform. All right, so let's go ahead and get down to business. Now, most of us became familiar with DJ Twitch when he started on the hit TV show So You Think You Can Dance back in 2008, and I believe that he finished in second place, right? So the brother was a phenomenal dancer, he was a phenomenal choreographer, and also he was a pretty decent actor as well. Now, fast forward to 2014, this is when DJ Twitch made a major splash in Hollywood, becoming Ellen DeGeneres' permanent DJ of her show, and then he got promoted to being the co-executive producer of the program. Now, when you seen Ellen and Twitch interact on the show, it was very clear and evident that the two of them had chemistry, and it seemed like it was a match made in heaven as far as them working together. Now, it's been said that Twitch and Ellen's bond went far beyond a working relationship, and that the two of them spent a lot of time outside of work, offset, hanging out, and that DJ Twitch actually attended a few parties of Ellen's, and that could have been his downfall, a very critical mistake. Now, what I want to do right here is implement this clip of Columbus Short talking about what he felt was the reason why DJ Twitch wanted to check out early, and then I'll be right back.
Just got off the golf course again. Still, RIP Twitch. And what I talked about earlier, you guys don't know what people are going through. People made investments, people do a lot of things. This is just a theory. People are awful. You know what I mean? Like, people like Twitch are not awful. Twitch was amazing, is amazing still. His legacy shall live on. But, what if you invest in something that took your whole life savings, possibly? It gets rough.
Alright, so you guys just heard that. Now, when Columbus Short first did this video, right, a lot of people were jumping on him about, bringing this information to the forefront, but I've been told that there is some truth and validity to the financial struggles that DJ Twitch was facing. I heard that he did make a big investment into FTX and Bitcoin and things of that nature, but they said that he was still financially sufficient, but had lost a lot of money. Now, let's pivot and turn our attention back to Ellen. So you guys remember back in 2020, there were a lot of disgruntled employees from the Ellen show that came forth, and they were citing that it was an extremely hostile work environment. There were claims of SA, bullying, intimidation, and ultimately Ellen didn't even think her staff was worthy enough to even make eye contact with her. So she was very rude, very crude, very disrespectful to the 10th power. Now, with a huge percentage of Ellen's staff coming forth detailing the physical, mental, and emotional abuse that they suffered by the hands of Ellen, Warner Brothers, who produced the Ellen show, ended up pulling the plug on May 26, 2022. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind that there's still an open and ongoing investigation into what really went down with those employees at the Ellen show. Now, the speculation that has been brought to my attention is the fact that after the show ended, Ellen found out that DJ Twitch, the one that she trusted the most, was actually a whistleblower and was going back to Warner Brothers, the company that produced the show, snitching on Ellen, talking about things that happened outside of the workplace, talked about things that happened within the workplace, and Ellen felt betrayed. And so it's not above the realm of possibility that Ellen was livid with DJ Twitch snitching on her, right? She's the one that gave him a huge opportunity, made him co-executive producer of her show. Now, I'm not saying that Ellen is responsible for what happened to DJ Twitch, but what I am saying, you can't rule out the speculation of retaliation. And then on top of that, a lot of roles that DJ Twitch had landed after the Ellen show started to dissipate and dematerialize. So in my mind, that could be a form of retaliation on the part of Ellen pulling strings behind the scenes to affect his career, which ultimately leads to having issues financially. Now again, I want to reiterate that it was said that he was still financially sufficient, but the question is, how long would he have been financially sufficient if those Hollywood doors kept closing? Now it's also been said that Twitch and his wife had a run-in, right? And the reason why they had a run-in is because it was exposed to Twitch's wife that he had slept with multiple men and women within the Hollywood realm. Now it was also expressed to me that Twitch and his wife had a blowout argument the same day he checked into the hotel, and the reason why he didn't take his car is because his car had a tracker on it, and when he got to the hotel he made sure to turn his phone on airplane mode so he wouldn't be tracked. Now the reason why I said close to the beginning of this video that it was probably a huge mistake that Twitch went to Ellen's house to hang out is due to the fact that one of those encounters that he had with one of those Hollywood dudes took place at Ellen's house. Now, before I take it to a whole nother level, I want to warn you guys that some of the things I'm going to say moving forth, I will be paraphrasing a lot of things, okay? So it's about to get deep and dark. So basically, when DJ Twitch passed away, it was 322 days after Ellen DeGeneres' birthday. Now, the number 322 is known to be a satanic code within the spiritual realm. So this has led a lot of people to feel like despite the issues that could have been going on behind the scenes between Ellen and DJ Twitch, with DJ Twitch being a whistleblower to Warner Brothers detailing all of Ellen's private business and things of that nature, that he ultimately was feist. All right, you got that? Feist. So what I want to do right here is read you guys something that I was able to uncover about the 322, and so I'm not going to go too deep into it because I have more information and I'm going to save that for another video in regards to the situation. But I will read you this, all right? So it says here, the meaning of 322 is very simple. For an accurate understanding of 322, we need merely open the very first book of the Bible to Genesis chapter 3, verse 22, wherein it states, "Then the Mighty One said, Behold, the man has become like one of us to know good and evil, possessing the previously hidden knowledge upon which it all works. And now lest he put out his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live forever. Therefore Yahweh, the Mighty One, sent him out of the Garden of Eden to till the ground from which he was taken." And that's Genesis chapter 3, verse 22 and 23. But get this, it says, note, they merely ignore the struck through text within this passage to factually obtain their own personal interpretation of it. This has only been done for demonstrations purposes. Then it goes on to say the fact that they ignore the remainder of the verse, which is found in Genesis chapter 3, verse 23. The second half of the very same sentence is itself a very bold and personal statement. As members of the Nadi, or the self-proclaimed illuminated ones, they are laying a true spiritual claim to this original act of rebellion against Yahweh. In essence, they are boldly proclaiming that we have done this thing before Yahweh, and we shall complete the deed of rebellion despite all of his actions, for they truly believe that they are smart enough to find some form of loophole within the rules which so obviously govern our universe. Now, what's interesting about this dynamic, y'all, is the fact that they be playing in our face with this. You know, some of the things, some of the secret societies and things of that nature that exist, certain signs and symbols and messages be conveyed through television shows, cartoons, and things like that. Just like an episode of The Simpsons when they talked about this 322, this skull bones situation and things of this nature. I want you guys to check this out, and then I'll be right back. All right, so you guys saw that. If you didn't see what I was trying to get you to see, go back and get a good glimpse of it, because at the end of the day, you saw the reference of the skull and bones, and then when he went and knocked to the door, you saw that the door number was 322, and it said that you had to be rich to enter, which is wild because you have a cartoon show like The Simpsons really telling you that there is a secret society out there that's controlling everything. It's just crazy, right? But anyway, I'm gonna draw the line right here. There's going to be a part 2 to this situation. There's a lot more to talk about, but I'm going to draw the line right here. I want you guys to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about what I conveyed to you so far. You know, like I said, this is all alleged. I'm just the messenger, right? And it is what it is. You take the information, you do whatever you want with it, all right? So with that said, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.
Well,